Peace, $50. You already know. Yo, listen. I walk to the store, you know what I'm saying? My transportation is not in its proper context currently, and I walk to the store. I'm doing Lamborghini all day, every day, but Lamborghini's not moving. The Chicago motor cars is not moving, and the extremes of controversy are present. You know what I'm saying? When I did that Lincoln commercial was butter. You know what I mean? People was like, yo, that was a crazy commercial. Like, you know what I mean? You gonna do an album? I don't do albums. You know what I'm saying? I try and move 100G cars, you know what I mean? 300G cars and things like that. Real estate, $100 million properties. Album is unnecessary. You know, if I take one track and sell a $100 million property, I'm good. You know what I mean? The information doesn't transfer right now because I'm under intense scrutiny all the time. Like the Lincoln commercial, yo, mad butter, right? The first thing that happened was, well, how he know what happened? How he know? How he real? His Bible, you know, I started going through that instantly. So when I went through that, it was like I had to be correct. I couldn't be incorrect. I had to be perfectly correct. And what happened was, when I was correct, nobody died. That's crazy, right? When you see the extremes of Jesus' death, nailing him to a cross, throwing stones at him, you know, stripping his humanity, when you see those extremes, it's not getting shot with a gun. It's not getting beat over the head with a stick. It's completely inhumane. So when Jesus died like that, and nobody died at all, when I said that was the truth, that's a crazy reality to be walking down the street to the store. You know what I mean? Yo, Lamborghini got to step their game up. Lincoln, most importantly. Lincoln got to step their game up because there's going to be a lot of cars sold worldwide. When people hear that, their first instinct is going to be, is it correct? Is it right and exact? You know what I mean? When they see it's right and exact, they're going to be like, man, I got to buy one of those navigators. There's no way I don't have a navigator going in that direction in time, in the future, in the present. You know, how could you not have a Lincoln Navigator right now, a 2022 Lincoln Navigator to navigate through real life? You know what I mean? How could I say something like that and not be correct and I walk to the store and purchase Germax? You know what I'm saying? Yo, to add to my perfection, I'm going to use my Germax for the first time. Boom. First time I use my brand new Germax. And I still have the other bottle left with the remainder left, but this is the first time I'm using the Germax. Now, I'm going to put a comment in the comment section to be in no less of a place. On the replay, my comments still not coming up, but you know, I got to keep my comments going. For my audience, you know what I'm saying? My audience is reading my comments, obviously, because nobody's saying they're not reading them. You know what I mean? So I made my comment, you know what I mean? And after making my comment, so you can see that I still have the remaining left of the last bottle, but that was the brand new bottle that I just used. This is the brand new bottle, first time using it. And you know, you see, I walk to the store with that level of extreme present. Look at the clock, it's almost 10 o'clock. Precisely 9:50. 9:50 a.m. Butter, mad butter. Now listen, I'm gonna use it for the second time. Second time I'm using my Germax after I made the comment. After I made the comment, and I'm gonna make sure I spread the hand sanitizer evenly over my hands so that there are no germs from the store or nothing. So if I touch my face for any reason, or my glasses, you know, it'll be within reason. I'm not always planning on touching my glasses or my, you know, my hat or anything. So, you know, keep in mind when you see that, remember what I told you. So I'm you know what I mean, I'm making sure my hands dry from the hand sanitizer, the Germax, making sure my hands are dry. But it shouldn't contaminate anything that's currently present. When I got online just now, I said, well, the first thing I was going to do was say, you know, nothing less than I walked to the store. I bought a couple of items. I didn't buy major items. You know, I bought major. I bought key items like Tide detergent. What else did I buy? I bought other items. I won't say everything I bought, but I bought Tide. Tide has been a key factor throughout the pandemic. When I used Tide, when the pandemic initially began, I used Tide in a way that it was consistent with CVS. I purchased it from CVS. I'm a member of CVS. Take into account all the information I told you about CVS, about receiving the medications and things like that. It's the link. Click on the link in the description. Make sure it's working. You. Make sure the link in the description is working. I'm talking to you. Make sure the link in the description is working. I'm talking to you. You right there. Make sure the link in the description is working. Is it working? All right, listen. Now, when I made the Lincoln Navigator commercial, you know, without all that, when I made the Lincoln Navigator commercial, yeah, I'm touching my glasses, but it's, you know, I'm you know, they fall down a little bit when I'm talking sometimes, so I'm just adjusting. So when I made the Lincoln Navigator commercial, you gotta. It's on Mad Butter by Dolla50, YouTube. When you go there, it's no less than you receiving this live broadcast. When you receive this live broadcast, live stream, this is Dolla50 Diamond channel. I got 10 YouTube channels. This one is Dolla50 Diamond by Dolla50. This one is immaculate. But you know, saying that to say, the Mad Butter channel was the newest channel that I added to the plaque. I haven't shown you that I added it to the plaque. When I had the plaques, when I had the plaque redone, so you have an idea what type of information is transferring. See Mad Butter by Dolla50 YouTube. Take your time. Now, mind you, this is not free. Everything costs. Every time I add a channel, I can add a channel right now based on using the hand sanitizer and making that Lincoln Navigator commercial and showing you the plaque for the first time. You never saw this plaque. I never showed it to you. And I never showed you the vaccine gavel plaque, and I probably won't, because the security of having that plaque is present. Like people trying to figure me out when I have that plaque. When I have that plaque, they trying to figure out when I'm walking to the store where my plaque is. Let me make sure. Is this the microphone working? No, this is not the microphone working. I'm trying to figure out which microphone is working. It's a default microphone, but it's currently not registering. Let me see what microphone it is. Okay, so saying that to say, I haven't been telling anybody where my vaccine gavel plaque is, because it's if I'm going to be walking in the store with a Lincoln commercial I just made, I should make a YouTube channel. I should start a YouTube channel right now with that Lincoln commercial. That Lincoln commercial doesn't look like the other commercials that I made. I made other commercials on Mad Butter, but Mad Butter is not as biblical. Let's see. It may be biblical in the sense that it's not completely ghetto, you know, but it has direction. It has discipline involved in the process. So let's see. If I go over, where would I need to go? I wouldn't want to go to a different screen. What I would do is, well, I'm going to continue with this broadcast. I'm not going to end this one just yet. I'm just going to make sure whatever I do, it'll be consistent. You gotta start being a little more active in this situation. It's like you watching my live streams and you're not looking at nothing else once you watch a live stream. I'm saying go to Twitter. I'm saying go to YouTube, Dolla50 Diamond. I'm saying go to Mad Butter by Dolla50. When you go to Mad Butter, majority of the videos that I made are about road cars. This is why I said I should make another YouTube channel, because my channels aren't exhausted. But once I'm on Dolla50 Diamond now, I'm doing a lot of live streams on Dolla50 Diamond. I don't do live streams normally, but when I'm doing live streams, the content is crazy. Like, I can't have a Lincoln commercial of that caliber and just have it sitting around road cars. You know what I'm saying? So I have to create a different reality, like another YouTube channel. This is my estimation. And when I go through this experience, you present, but you're not functioning. Click on the link in the description and donate. You're not functioning. I need those donations to be in a less of a place than me walking to the store and just made a Lincoln commercial video where Jesus is dead already. You know what I'm saying? Jesus is dead, and whoever killed him is watching me walk to the store with my gavel plaque somewhere. And if they could find the gavel plaque and watch me walk to the store and make a Lincoln commercial all at the same time, you see what I'm saying? You playing around with my life, not showing up for this click and this link in the description. There's a link in the description. Click on it. Donate. You playing around with my life. If you're gonna play around with my life, don't watch me live, while I explain, what's real and what's not real. Crazy. I'm going to use my Germ-X. I'm not going to use my new bottle. I'm going to use my old bottle. Now this one is a killer. 99.9% a killer. No doubt about it. You already know it's a killer. Use my Germ-X. Just not even making a comment. Not making a comment. When you see my merch, check out my merch. Check out my merch. My merch is scheduled for 11 o'clock. See my merch? Take your time. Take your time. Every suit in the deck. I'm 52 years of age. I got a bullet hole right here. It's a bullet hole right here. Who done it? Never went to jail. Got probation. Shot me in the chest. Said the dice was cocked. Wanted this money from me. I didn't give it to him, and it led to an altercation. It wasn't an automatic situation. It wasn't, when I went through that, I never retaliated. It's 10 o'clock. I never retaliated. But when you see my merch, I reserve all rights to retaliate, because the person never went to jail, and the person is impossibly on the streets when I'm on the streets. So somebody got to go. You know what I mean? You either going to jail or you're going to deal with my merch being this real, this extreme. This is completely. And when I'm walking to the store, you see what I'm saying? I just walked to the store. You got to step your game up. It's 10 o'clock sharp. You got to step your game up. I'm gonna put a comment in the comment section. I'm gonna put a comment in the comment section real quick, because this is crazy that you won't step up your game. You got me in mad danger. got me in mad danger. I'm telling you what's real. You know what I'm saying? And you're not responding to what I'm saying to the extent of me being in harm's way. Like, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be realer than that. I mean, you mad because I said what I said? Don't watch the Lincoln commercial. Just blindly walk around without knowing what's real. Do that until a bus runs over you because you was walking across the street and you just blindly walk across the street. You didn't look both ways. You're not making that much sense if you're going to say you're not going to click on a link in the description and donate. I'm not asking for nothing. I'm generating real information. You have to be in no less of a place because you my audience. I picked you as an audience because the extremes would suggest that nobody else is within reach of conversating with. Like I can't tell anybody what my plaque has on it. So I told you. Now what channel did I just add to my new plaque? I have two new plaques. Some people were under the impression I only have one because they clicked on the link in the description and they learned the difference. When you click on the link in the description, not only does it have a new plaque, it has a new video, but not the new Lincoln video. I didn't put that there because it's not a hangout. My website is not. When you click on the link in the description, I don't intend to make something so you can just hang out and listen to what I'm saying. Or make it attractive based on you just hanging out. I make it so you can casually browse around and still say, well, it's credible enough to donate without buying any merch or anything. But you see my merch. My merch is crazy for me to be 52 years of age. I made that video. It was 10 o'clock. I just told you what I told you. 52 years of age. Hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades. Now listen, mind you. 52 cards in a deck. 4 seasons. When I use the Bible, I say summer, fall, winter, spring every time for 52. I don't change from 52 to fall, spring, winter, summer. I don't do that. What I do every time in the Bible, I'll show you right now. I'm not playing on games. If you my audience, you need to support me, so I'm not walking down the street, about to be attacked by the person that shot me some time ago with my information. I'm prepared to defend myself, no doubt. Just so you have a idea what the Old Testament would look like in event of being shot. If you were shot, what would you say in your Old Testament? That's what I'm saying in my Old Testament. And it's in my own defense and self-defense. Just so you have an idea. I'm not playing. When you see the merch here, that merch is in no less of a place than being shot. Saying the dice was cocked. Said the dice was cocked and I got shot and I reserve all my rights to defend myself, or retaliate within reason of the person never going to jail. The person never got shot either. So, it's got to go somewhere. It can't come over here. I'm wearing my merch today. And then on top of that, the Lincoln commercial doesn't help matters in. The Lincoln commercial makes matter worse because I'm walking down the street and without transportation, just an easy target all the time. Now they find out where my plaque at. They saw the other plaque just now. That's where the Lincoln commercial is at on my butter. I'm telling you so you'll know what type of extremes I'm up against while you're just sitting there watching me entertain. Donate. You can donate $1 to $1,000. Make sure you donate in the link in the description. I'm going to check right now to see if you clicked on the link in the description. I can't check to see if you clicked on it, but I can check to see if you donated. You still haven't donated, but I'm making sure I still don't just hang up the phone on you because I think you're going to make sense out of this situation. I think you're going to come out of this alive. when you seen what type of information I generate, what type of content I generate, you gotta show up saying, this person is real. Those other channels are not this real. When you go to those other channels, they might say buy their merch. They might say click on the link in the description and donate and all that. But what are they showing up with on the table with? Talking about the future. When I made that Lincoln commercial, I don't know if Lincoln gonna show up. Lincoln's supposed to show up before those vehicles, those navigators start moving. Navigators navigate through history, through time. They supposed to show up before all of that. They probably watching me right now, waiting for some inconsistency to show up. But all I said was, I don't have transportation. I need a safe vehicle. That's all they heard me say. They didn't hear me say nothing else. Nothing like I was going to kick somebody's butt and all that because they killed Jesus. I didn't say all that. All I said was those extremes are present and they got me walking around. Somebody's applying resistance to my situation. I can't see who it is, but I'm shot. I'm shot twice. And being shot twice, I have 2 bottles of Germax. I used this twice, and this is an old bottle. And it's a killer. 99.99%. It's a killer. You're probably wondering what this one says. Well, I haven't been using this. This is the first time I use it. That's a killer. Because if it wasn't, you be in more danger. You're not in as much danger as that being a killer. As that not being a killer. It's a killer. It kills all the germs. All the germs are dead right now. Now listen. What we got to do, we got to strategize. You gotta figure out that link in the description. You got to figure it out. You can't let me walk around like this. I wouldn't let nobody walk around like this in real life. It's so inhumane of a situation to be under somebody's this locality. Without saying this locality or anything, I just walked outside, so I don't know what's following me to start saying this locality all over again. You're gonna have to. Well, I know what I'm gonna do. Link in the description.